I am the Lonely Necron, and welcome to my basement. So, a little while ago, I posted a video, and it had a couple of Locust Heavy Destroyers that ambushed a Chaos Knight. They had some help, but they did eventually kill the Chaos Knight. So, as kind of a curiosity thing, I've upped the ante a little bit. So, I've got the Chaos Knight, and then Bleak's Knight Castellan that I've apparently night napped. Uh, he's going to be a Knight Desecrator also. With a Rhino, a Demon Prince of Slanesh that knows Smite and Infernal Gaze, and a Venom Crawler. The two heavy destroyers, accompanied by a Annihilation Barge with a Gauss Cannon, the Catan Shard, the Void Dragon that knows Voltaic Storm and Antimatter Meteor, and a Canoptic Doomstalker. And there was just a single street last time, but this time there's like a lot more than a street. Like several streets. So, not an ambush this time, just a straight kind of like street battle gunfight. I'm kind of hoping the heavy destroyers destroy the same night again because I'm pro Necron. But who knows what'll happen? I guess I'll use the phrase and we'll see. Chaos did get the role for deployment, so I'll go ahead and set that up. Okay, so the Knight, the Demon Prince, and the Venom Crawler kind of staring down the street here. The other Knight and the Rhino kind of staring down this street here. Directly across from them, we have a Heavy Destroyer and the Shard of the Night, Shard of the Void Dragon. And the Annihilation Barge, the Heavy Destroyer, and the Doomstalker. Looking down the street, those guys. So, no stealing for this game, so we'll go into Chaos. I'm gonna bet 12 turns maybe, but we'll go into Chaos turn 1. The Demon Prince, with his flappy wings, has flown way up here to the top of this building. The Venom Crawler and the Knight Desecrator have just moved up into this street. And the Rhino and other Knight Desecrator have done the same. So the Knights are definitely going to shoot. I don't know if the Havoc Launcher is in range. I'll check that. And here we go. Well, that was super unfortunate. The Knight Desecrator over here did a couple points of damage to the Annihilation Barge. And this Chaos Knight got a little bit of revenge back by completely destroying this heavy destroyer over here. Yeah, there's definitely not going to be really any fighting phase unless the Demon Prince gets close to something. So we'll go on to the Necron turn 1. I'm still pro Necron, it's just getting slow started. So the Catan, after seeing what happened to his heavy destroyer buddy, has hidden behind this wall here. This Annihilation Barge moved up, hugging the wall, and the other remaining surviving heavy destroyer moved up kind of behind this thing here. The Doomstalker wasn't in range for high power, so he had to move to get into high power, which means he can't actually use his high power this round. So the Annihilation Barge and the Heavy Destroyer both shot at the Rhino, and both missed. So, yeah. Necron Dice must not be happy today, or maybe the Silent King is not properly appeased. I don't know, but it's not looking good for the... It's not looking good for the Crons right now as we go into Chaos turn 2. I'm starting to think that Necron should be using the Chaos Dice and vice versa. So the Demon Prince got a really good advance roll and just flew way up here. The Venom Crawler and the Knight just kind of moved up. The Rhino and the Knight also just kind of moved up. Everybody's all super close to each other now, so we'll go ahead and do Chaos shooting. So the Necron's lucked out because these two can't see any Necrons. The Rhino and the Knight both chose to shoot at the Annihilation Barge and did a lot of damage to it, but didn't quite kill it. Demon Prince isn't quite in range to charge this Catan Shard, so that'll put us up to the Necron turn. The Annihilation Barge just kind of moved up around this corner. Unfortunately, now he's seen by these guys, but oh well. The Catan Shard moved up a little bit closer to the building. The Heavy Destroyer hopped up here onto this building top, and the Doomstalker didn't move. So we'll do the Voltaic Storm from him into the Demon Prince. Did 3 damage to the Demon Prince. So Necron shooting. Alright, I feel a little bit better now. The Annihilation Barge killed the Demon Prince. And the Canoptic Doomstalker killed the Rhino. The Rhino did explode. And it did 3 damage to the Knight. It was like a happy chain reaction. Except now it's Chaos's turn, so... yeah, Chaos turn 3, I think it is. So the Venom Crawler and the Knight just moved a lot closer to the Annihilation Barge, and the other Knight just moved up his 12. So, Chaos shooting. So, yeah, the Venom Crawler and the Knight killed the Annihilation Barge. And the other Knight did a decent amount of damage to the Doomstalker. So, we'll go into the Necron turn. The Void Dragon is the only thing that moved. He just kind of popped around this corner and then did Antimatter Meteor on the Venom Crawler, doing 3 points of damage to it. So we'll do some Necron shooting. I finally got to use his spear attack as a shooting weapon with something actually in the line thing, and it hit this guy and didn't wound him. And I rolled a wound roll on this guy and failed to wound him. So, I mean, at least I got to make the thing. This Heavy Destroyer did 6 damage to the Knight, which drops him down a bracket. And the Doomstalker failed to do anything at all. So, the Catan Shard is for sure going to charge the Venom Crawler. The Void Dragon successfully charged the Venom Crawler and messed it up really good. The Venom Crawler attacked back and did nothing at all. So that takes us to, I think, Chaos turn 4. So the heavily wounded Knight has moved up even closer. And against my better judgment, I decided that the Venom Crawler is going to stay in combat with this guy, and the Knight's just going to wait and see, I guess? I don't know. That will take us into Chaos shooting. So the Knight failed to do anything with his Heavy Stubber into the Destroyer, but he did do 3 damage to the Doomstalker. So that'll take us into the fight phase. So the Venom Crawler attacked Catan Shard and didn't really do anything at all to him, and for his return fight, he killed the Venom Crawler. So that puts us up to the Necron turn. Wow, that was quick. Nobody's moving at all. Just no real need to. So we'll do a quick Catan Shard. Super quick. His Voltaic Storm did not go off. So, Necron shooting. So in shooting, the Destroyer didn't actually hit at all. And the Doomstalker did 5 points of damage to this Knight. Pardon me. The Void Dragon did 2 points of damage to the Knight. I mean, he did some damage to him, so... yeah, whatever. The Void Dragon's definitely going to charge. So, the Void Dragon did successfully charge, and I guess I didn't realize that he got a bunch of additional attacks with that Canoptic Tail thing, because he did 14 points of damage to this Knight. Oh, I'm sorry, 16 points of damage. That's ridiculous. So yeah, that takes us on over to Chaos turn 5. So the only thing that really happened was this knight fell back. So now he can shoot, which he's about to do. Well, this knight failed to do anything at all to the Void Dragon. This knight failed to do anything at all to the Destroyer, but it definitely killed the Doomstalker. I'm gonna lose this knight either way, so I might as well charge with him. So, in the biggest upset I've ever seen, I rolled a 6 on Overwatch. And, yeah, he failed to save against it, and most definitely died, and then failed to explode. This game just got a lot more interesting now. So, yeah, it goes to the Necron turn. The Catan shard just kind of turned around and moved over a little bit, just enough so that you can see that knight to shoot at it. So we'll go into Necron shooting. Well, that was unexpected. The heavy destroyer did 6 points of damage to it, and the Catan shard just finished it off with that staff. So yeah, Necrons win with a heavy destroyer and a Catan shard still at the end. I am super surprised by that. I totally thought after the Doomstalker died that the Necrons were screwed, but I shouldn't have charged with the knight. Maybe that was the issue, because I didn't expect to roll a 6 on Overwatch. That was of all the times. Either way, if you made it to this end portion here, I appreciate you watching this far. If you've left a comment or anything like that, I appreciate them. And thank you for watching, and have a good morning.